Hi, fellow traders. I wish I would have been able to recap these things last night, but didn't really get a chance to. We had some complications arise in the surgery. It ended up, instead of it being over with around 5, I didn't really get over with till around 8, 8:30, and I ended up spending a whole lot of time last night in the hospital. So I didn't really get to do anything. So probably won't trade today. But I wanted to kind of go over my day yesterday. Because there was some pretty interesting things. I just flat blew yesterday morning. The first trade we took was LOXO. And you see the opening price action was just crazy. We had this candle to run all the way up and pull back below the 73.50 level, which was kind of the pre-market high. Pull back, and we had this big candle, this big sell-off, bounce on the 20, and start to push up. Now the 20 moving average has been on fire for the last several months. This has been more prevalent than the VWAP for me anyway. And this really could have been a nice trade off the 20. But I'm caught between my morning strategy, which is an opening range, and we had a VWAP here. And we had all of this congestion in here, and I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do with this. So I just said, let's wait. Let's see what it does off the VWAP, and we can possibly get a break through this pre-market high here, or 73.50. And that's what I was looking for. So I ended up getting in here and got to push up on well over a point, but didn't take profit on it. And really don't know why. To this day, I don't know why. It could be because my mind was on trying to make sure I had everything in place, because we had to go to the hospital around 11. I don't know what it was, other than it's nobody's fault but my own that I didn't manage this trade well. So I didn't cover it here. It pulled back. I should have covered some here. It pulled back, and we started to get the bounce. And all through here, I'm not sitting here watching this. I'm going back and forth and trying to, make sure everything was in place or in order. And I saw it, and I was like, well, maybe I need to just take it off here, because it's getting close to time to go and I need to focus. But I didn't, and ended up getting stopped out. So a potential $200 plus win turned into a $236 loss. But luckily there was a lot going on, so I didn't have time to sit back and fester on this. So we got to the hotel. Not the hotel. Got to the hospital. And I cut my computer on, and, we were holding the 20 again. So this time I'm like, well, we're over the VWAP and everything, so might as well get back in. So I got in and, obviously covered too early, because this was a throwback to what I did here. Then I covered some here at 73.50 and ended up getting stopped out on this move back through the 20, even though we just dipped below it and we held. But smart money, stop out. Don't wait for it to go through the VWAP. So I stopped out. It's pretty much a wash, but I'm proud of myself for coming back. getting re-engaged and focusing. Even though I took an early, a little early cover here, I was still, in the trade. My mind was back where it needed to be on making sure you take profit when you get it. So that was my day trade for the morning. Now, the swing trade that I talked about, and that I said I was getting in. This thing won't zoom. Why? Here we go. All right, so you can see this was the stock that I took using my oversold strategy. I like earnings fails that get oversold, and I look for the bounce. So we got the bounce here, and I got in the next day. We made a nice strong 5% move, over 5% move up. Now I'm looking to take profit once I get 5%. That's my goal. But in this case, I got profit here. I probably should have got it through 24, but I didn't. Waited. Maybe I wasn't watching it at the time because I'm only watching the daily chart here, and I don't think I had my alert in because I didn't anticipate this moving up as fast. But I did take some profit here, left some for the next day. When I found out that this was being pumped pretty hard by another chat room, I figured we were going to get a big sell-off at some point. If not this day, the next day, but I didn't want to get caught in it. So I dumped it, and I said if it goes up, it goes up. Possibly I'll re-enter on this 2472 level for the move up to this next level, but it ended up selling off, so that turned out to be a good move. Now I kept my eye on this because I knew this move wasn't done. I figured if it came back, we may set up for the run back up. But we had the 20 was moving in real tight, real hard. Everything was trending down pretty hard. And anytime you trade a bounce or reversal or whatever, you're trading counter trend. And I didn't want to trade against the trend, coming down this hard, especially on a swing trade, because you're relying on, if I went long, I'd be relying on this to move up 3 or 4 days to get the move I wanted. So, I was still watching, and here I'm like, this is going to fail. This stock looks pretty weak. We're not going to do much. So over here, I said if it rejects this level, this 23, I'm just going to get short. But on Friday is when it put this day in, and we closed below 23. But I wasn't going to get in on Friday. Plus, the next day was Monday, which that would be the day I would get in. So I ended up getting in. Didn't get as good of an entry as I wanted. Like I said, yesterday I think my mind was just elsewhere. So I didn't get in until a little late. But I got a solid for, how much did I get on this? 4%? I can't remember. But solid 4 to 5% on this. I covered some here, covered some here at this level. I still have some left. This morning, if we open and we come back and we retest this level, 2137, hopefully I'll be at my computer where I can add back. But if I'm not able to be on the computer, then I'm not going to be able to add back. But that's my goal would be to add back if it goes back and retest this morning for, fade back down to the next level. And then I would look to take some off here at 2049. That would be my target. But we'll see how the morning works out. But that was my CAR. So I did book some profit on here. Again, my day trading, I'm trying to adapt to the summer hours, the summer market, and taking profit when I need to, not really holding out for bigger moves, because there's no guarantee that you're going to get them. I just think you get 1 or 2 big trades a week in the summer, and I think I just blew my first big trade. So I got to be focused so that if I get another big opportunity like this, that I won't blow it, and I can lock in some good profit on it. Now I took our L off yesterday because I didn't like what I saw. This was Friday. Friday we had a red day, but we were, we didn't make a new low. We were pretty much closed inside this candle. We were inside this range. So I figured, probably bounce here before we continue to move up. Yesterday we opened, tried to push up but could not make a new high, started to sell, so I took it off. That tells me this was a signal for me to get out, and this just confirmed that signal. Now what happens sometimes, like say if you're short in this case and then you get a candle like this to bounce, this could be a signal that we may be trying to reverse. If this candle doesn't confirm that signal, no need to get out. This candle was really, to me, confirming it. Now I didn't wait to the end of the day. I got out early because I felt the big sell-off coming. That didn't happen. And if this continues to push up, all well and good. I did get about 4%, profit on this. I think $2.55 profit. So not a bad deal. I'll take that any day. But I was just concerned about this, and I didn't want to let this ride or really give up any profit. And I could have taken some off and see what happens, but sometimes you have to go on your gut feeling, and my gut feeling was to take everything off. Now, Tractor Supply Company on LSCO, I'm still holding this. I almost took this off as well. I was real close to doing it, but I wanted to give this another chance. I'm only up. I got in here around 54.23. I'm only up, a little, almost a 1.5 on this, and a little over 1.5. And I'm looking for it to, tap the 20. I'm looking for it to run back and tap the 20. I was looking for a move similar to this. And then I could short this for a continued move down. I could flip it short. Because all I'm doing here is I'm trading, and this is similar to my day trading. I'm catching the reversal or the bounce on an oversold chart, bouncing off a level of support back up to a significant level of resistance. And in this case, it more than likely be the 21st. And so you can see, my swing trading is just kind of an adaptation of my day trading. All you're doing is you're trading on different time frames. It's almost the same setup, so to speak, but you're trading on different time frames. And then, I've got some more strategies involved in swing trading. I can do a little bit more, but I'm just showing you these are the basic swing trading strategies that I use, and they pay. I mean, they pay pretty good. If you can put your money in the bank and get 4% out in 2 to 3 days, or 5% out in 2 to 3 days, who wouldn't do that? So, that's kind of where I'm at right now with this. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. But, that was my day yesterday. Don't know if I'll be able to trade today because, I'll be at the hospital. I'm not sure how things are going to go today. The plan was, initially going in was for her to spend the night. They released her this morning, but I don't know how that's going to work. I got to go back over there today in a few to be there when the doctor comes, so we can figure out how that's going to go. But want to remind you guys, our sneak peek Wednesday will be coming. Let me show you that. Our sneak peek Wednesday will be coming on tomorrow, hopefully. I don't foresee any problems. Me being back and being on the computer, being back at home tomorrow. If there is, I will let you know. But the plan is still to have our sneak peek Wednesday tomorrow. So if something changes, I will, send out a tweet, and I'll probably do another video tonight, letting everybody know. But hope everybody has a great day. Hopefully my wife can get released today and I can be back at least for the afternoon. But if not, we'll definitely look to get back at it on Wednesday. So you guys take it easy. Trade smart. Remember to trade for skill, not for money. If you got a small account and you're just learning, this is where you develop your skill. This is where you develop everything that you need that's going to help you, that's going to help sustain you through your trading career. So you focus on that, the money will definitely follow.